So in late May, I tested positive for COVID. Then approximately 2 weeks later, I started feeling some weakness in my legs and some tingling in my hands and my feet. And then when I woke up Thursday, my legs were just about paralyzed, couldn't move. And then as the day went on, they wouldn't move at all. So went to the local emergency room. They didn't quite understand what was, they thought it was just a side effect of COVID. Didn't really understand it was GBS. Actually sent me home. The next day things were worse, so I went back to the hospital. And I think they understood they might have had an issue because I had a bunch of people waiting for me, got x-rays right away. And by then my legs were paralyzed. They determined right away it was most likely GBS. After that, probably 9 days later is when I started to come to. They were able to take the intubation tube out. In Midstate, I was on a ventilator for 3 weeks, and then get a tracheostomy. 5 weeks in the ICU there as they treated me. They were very keen on, if you can get into Gaylord, push for Gaylord. Because we initially were looking at something closer to Massachusetts. The more we looked at it, the more my wife researched it, we really felt Gaylord was the right place to go. When I arrived, I couldn't move my legs and had virtually no movement in my right arm, and it's made leaps and bounds since then. When I first met Mary, she was feeding me. I was at the point I couldn't feed myself. So when the meals would come in, Mary would come in and feed me. When I had to go anywhere, she would move me around. And then one of the other mobility techs let me know, said, Mary had GBS, said, maybe that's somebody you can talk to about it.
Hi, my name is Mary Kitchings. I'm a mobility tech at Gaylord Specialty Healthcare. And my role here is I assist with the patients going to rehab, x-rays. I sit by the bedside, I talk to them, I comfort them, I help feed them. One of the aides told him that I had it and he wanted to meet me, which was touching. And then we just started talking, we connect instantly. Told him that I had 7 brothers and 1 sister, and he had 7 sisters and 1 brother. So just being there, talking to Lenny, encouraging Lenny, inspiring him, and just letting him know that, God is in control no matter what. When I first saw him, he couldn't do anything. He just was laying there. The only thing he was able to do really was just talk.
It was really encouraging for me that to see somebody who had the same condition. She knew exactly how I felt at this stage. And for me, it was so, light at the end of the tunnel type of thing, to watch Mary just run around like the Energizer bunny. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere. Always a smile on her face, always giving encouragement, not only to me, but anybody she saw. She knew exactly what I felt. And she heard her keep saying, you'll get better, I promise you, you will get better. You're in the right place, you will get better. And to date, she's been proven correct, and I really look at it as a blessing that I met her. There's so many things I think you take for granted, maybe not take for granted, but you do without even thinking. I mean, early on, I literally had to learn how to swallow again. Anybody in a condition where they've got to get some special care, Gaylord really is the place to be. The staff is phenomenal, the facilities are top-notch. They'll get you where you need to be for your particular condition.